What's up, GamerCade Nation? Yes, I'm back. Finally, it's been like a couple weeks. Dallas was the last time. You did a great job. This is episode 44 of GCN's GamesCast. I'm your host, the Killzone Chris Gillette, along with the combo breaker Dallas Reese, which you didn't expect that, and
No, I
the
didn't.
Sponge Belt himself. You guys all know him. You all know Dallas by now. So it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks. I have not kept up with much of what you guys have been doing, so it's going to be a little surprise on me. It's going to be kind of nice. Usually I know what you're playing ahead of time. Dallas, it's been a minute. What have you been up to?
Quite a bit, man. You missed it last time. I don't know if you listened, but I actually got to play through Castlevania.
I didn't probably listen to that far, but I listened to most of the episode, but not. I just skimmed through most of it and listened
Lords
to
of
the news.
Shadow.
Yeah, Lords of Shadows 2. I actually
Okay.
got to play through that finally.
What'd you think of the ending on that? I haven't gotten even near close to that.
Well, it's not really about the ending or anything like that, because the story itself, the game, I had a lot of fun with. Is just like the only thing that ruined that game for me was the stealth. The stealth in that game is so horrible, so bad.
Right, yeah. Like
just
the
wanted it
mice,
to be
the
over.
like turn into the mice and stuff.
Yeah. I was just like, you're running away from enemies that you easily could have dealt with. Like you
Right.
deal with a lot more bigger enemies and stuff that's more of a threat than those guys. So that was
Yeah.
kind of disappointing. But
Damn,
no.
well, I was gonna say, the beginning of that game was fucking awesome. I liked how
Oh yeah.
that was sick.
That's why I said just more. I just wanted more combat in it and everything. Like that's what I wanted. I even had the DLC and everything, so I got to play pretty much everything for it.
That's cool. So do you think their next game will be Castlevania-esque, or do you think they'll
I hope
Mercury Steam?
I kind of hope it is.
I do too.
really hope it is. They do.
I got
really-
a feeling it's not gonna be, but even if it is,
Yeah.
it doesn't have the Castlevania name. Maybe it'll be like some sort of spiritual successor. Would be cool.
True.
I think they do good at those games.
But yeah, that was pretty much what I was playing like for last week or the last cast anyway. But now,
Okay.
mainly it's if I'm not on Overwatch, I'm not on anything because Overwatch is taking over pretty much everything. I don't see how you guys haven't got that yet. The game's amazing, hard to put down.
Oh yeah, I bet. That's what I
You
keep
need-
hearing.
You guys should pick it up because me and John need some teammates on.
You guys are
PSN.
playing on PS4?
Oh yeah, I play on both
Okay.
Xbox One
Okay.
and so mainly PS4 though.
Cool.
It is really fun.
Very nice.
Downloaded Metal Gear Rising on Steam, so I've been playing that. Just got done playing that here a little
How,
bit
do you
ago.
think the PC version runs a lot better, or about the same?
For me, so far, I noticed the PC version it kind of skips and jumps a little bit during some of like whenever you get to that free slicing mode, kind of goes into like that whole fruit ninja aspect where you can just continuously slash and chop something
Right.
into like a bunch of pieces. The higher the pieces go, like I had like up to like in a combo I had like 200 and something cuts going in, so there's like parts just flying everywhere.
Right.
The computer was just like, nope, not having it. It was you could just see like it just start to slow down. On console, it didn't have that much trouble, but it's all right. I've
That's
played
cool.
the game before. I just really was craving a hack and slash, and I was like, Metal Gear sounds
Nice.
fun. So
That and Castlevania. Real quick, Castlevania. What system did you play that on?
I played it on PC.
Okay, PC. Okay, very nice. Man, that game, like, honestly, I don't think what probably outstands or stands out better on the PC, but graphically, I always thought those games are really nice.
Oh man, I was playing it on ultra settings. It was beautiful.
Yeah, these games look great.
It was actually pretty nice to look at. No man, just mainly Overwatch is all I've been playing, and Overwatch.
Very, very nice.
Too fun.
Very nice. I kind of want to get something off my chest. Homefront. I've been playing. Well, I don't know if you heard Dallas,
Noticed
but
you played that.
I ran into. I'm still playing. Yeah, like a lot of the co-op and stuff, which I really like a lot more than the single player. But I got into a game-breaking bug. I like that game. I think the story is really cool, and it has a lot of Far Cry-esque gameplay, which I like, but with a different setting, which is cool. So it's kind of like slapped on with a different skin, more of
Mhm.
like a urban. I don't know how to explain it. Kind of like more of a war setting. It's really neat. I like that, and you can take over these. They're called strike points. You know, like the towers and stuff. You'd have to take out in Far Cry. So it's kind of got like that. I really like doing that because you can do stealth. You can go in different types of ways, come from different vantage points, which is cool. I've been doing that because I made it to a mission where, well, they came out with a patch, right? And then I loaded up the game, and I noticed there's no icons on the map. I was
Oh,
like, okay, maybe this is. I'm in a new area, so I just thought, okay, maybe I have to. It's a really, really stealthy area. I was like, maybe I have to do a couple things to unlock it. So I started coming across missions just by walking around, and sure enough, nothing was happening. I was like, okay. And I made it to this mission called Hearts and Minds. You have to actually do this a few times. I was telling Garth about this. You have to kind of raise hearts and minds of civilians to join the revolution by saving them, doing different things around the map with the NPCs, stopping different arrests and all kinds of stuff, like killing the Koreans pretty much, and then helping out the Americans. Well, I can't do that because there's no NPCs that are loaded in the level. So I'm just walking around in a fucking ghost town. Like, there's nothing. There's nobody. So I'm able to walk around and take these strike points with ease. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? It's like they just took everyone out of the game. I can't go any farther because you have to raise the meter from 0% to 100%. So I'm just stuck there. And I was like, okay, let me go back to a different area. And I'm able to take strike points there. There's enemies and stuff, but there's still no icons on the map. So I'm running around like pretty much blind, hoping I find something. And then eventually it'll come up, oh, here's a strike point, blah, blah, blah. Then I can mark it on the map. That's the only thing that pops up. Other than that, there's nothing. There's like no hidden items. Eventually, if I find maps, shit like that. So I'm running around blindly doing things. I'm still enjoying the gameplay, but I've already wrote them on Twitter. They're apparently addressing it this next patch. So I'm anticipating it because I've invested so much time already. I don't want to stop. It's like feels like all that time has just been gone. Right now I'm like 17 hours, and that's not including co-op. It doesn't tell you the time you played in co-op because saves a single campaign save like on one save file. So I've been playing a lot of the co-op, which is pretty cool. The unlocks and stuff, the guns. It's neat. I like it. Met some pretty cool people on there, so that was fun. But yeah, that sucks. So I've been playing that and a little bit of Doom. Doom is outstanding.
yeah, I played Doom also. Yeah, I played and beat through that. Played a lot of the multi.
I love how you can just like play like a handful of it, put it down, jump back into it like no problem. Because
that's what I did. I took it slow. I didn't rush through it or anything. Everyone's like, "Why haven't you beat it yet? Normally you beat games in like a day or two." I was like, "I'm having fun with it, and I want to enjoy it. I just kind of want it to last a little bit. It's really refreshing. Yeah. Like a lot of people, which especially when the beta hit, I remember we talked about this, how people were just hating on it. Like I don't know why people were hating on it so much, but I mean, like I said before, I think they just look at it as a downgrade. They're like, since it went back to like that classic, FPS, like fast, quick style.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Like that it's a downgrade just because they went back, that I'm not running on walls or something like that. It's not good enough. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's a standard these days, right?
It's so solid, man. It's a solid game.
It is. It's a solid shooter and solid fun. It really takes me back. Like I'm playing old school shooter. Definitely nowhere near how Doom 3 was. So if anyone's expecting that and hasn't played it yet, then that's if you're wanting something like that, then you're definitely not going to get it. There's still a little bit of a horror factor there. Like when I've come across some bigger enemies for the first time, they just bust open the door and I'm like, holy fuck! I go running back or retreating a little bit, and then I just start planning out something in my head real quick, and then I just start moving around, and that's what you have to do in that game. Is you ultimately have to move as fast as possible.
Never stop.
Yeah. And if you have gasoline for your chainsaw, and take out the biggest fucker first, because that'll help, especially if you're low on health or ammo. So the bigger they are, the more you get most of the time. That game's all about taking chances. Yeah, I've heard people beating that game like 6 hours.
On the hardest difficulty too.
Yeah. So I'm like,
which the developers couldn't even do, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm playing on this second hardest difficulty. I wanted to enjoy it. Most of the time I like playing on the hardest, but since I heard it was pretty fucking tough, then I was like, you know what? Maybe if I can run through it again, maybe really fast. But I don't know. I'm enjoying it, taking it handfuls at a time, and I don't know. That's what I've been playing, those two games really. So I've just been eating away at the trophies on Homefront. They're fun. They're really fun. They're not too hard, and not a lot of people have them because that game has not sold very well. So I'm getting a bunch of ultra rare trophies, which is nice.
That's cool.
Don't you feel special when you have like trophies that no one else has?
No one else does. Yeah. So I'm just like, all right, that's a plus about it, I guess. But I'll tell you one thing: if Dam Busters doesn't hurry and fix this shit, they can go eat a dick. So I'm happy to buy this game.
Hopefully they do that, man. I'll say the last Homefront had a kind of a game-breaking bug when it came out.
Yeah.
And it took them a minute to fix that. Yeah.
But I do have to give them credit on one point. Like I can say bad things about them all day, but for this game to see the light of day is super impressive because it's been through three
All
different
the stuff it's been
studios.
through.
Yeah, THQ and Crytek, and now Dambuster. So the game was pretty much. I've heard that the game was pretty much finished. Just need some fine tuning, but they went ahead and published it anyways. I think they just wanted to make a little bit of cash. So I honestly think this isn't hurting them that much, but it does kind of tarnish their name. This is their first game, Dambusters, like on this current gen consoles. I think they've done some games before in the past, but nothing like on this scale. So I don't know. It can make them look a little bad, but then again, I like I don't know. I like playing games that are partially unfinished. Something about I have an interest in that. Like, oh, this game could have not seen the light of day. I have to play it. So that's all I've been doing is Doom and Homefront.
Nice. Getting your shooter fill in, that's for sure.
Yeah. Kind of getting burnt out already. A little bit. There's a lot more to come this year too. So.
Oh yeah, that's why I had to play a hack and slash. Or I also remember you were telling me about how you can go through like the UK PSN and like pre-order games, and you'll get some of like the demos or stuff through that. And that's a way to get pretty much early access to Guilty Gear before it comes out in like a week or two.
Oh,
so
shit, that's awesome.
I went and did that last night, and I was playing the hell out of some Guilty Gear last night. I was like, I need a change of pace. I need some fighters going on. So I love my fighters. So.
What about you, Garth? You're pretty quiet.
In a little bit, playing a lot more different stuff than you guys have. Besides the Uncharted multiplayer, Red Dead and Okami.
Very nice.
Oh, you finally got to play some Okami, huh? Amaterasu.
Yeah. I've played Red Dead before, obviously, but God damn it.
Garth's dog. Nah, they're not too bad, Garth. You can go ahead and talk over them. They're fun. He's like, fuck this. It's not going to happen. Not today. I never played. I never went through Red Dead. I played like some of the co-op.
Really?
Well, I mean, I started playing the game, and it was during the summer, and I ended up leaving to like go see my parents or something on vacation. And then I never got back around to it. Yeah, but I did play some co-op with Garth once upon a time.
Man, highly suggest even if you don't play through like the main campaign, get the Undead Nightmare DLC. That was just like an amazing experience all on its own. It's pretty much its own game. It
That's
even
awesome.
had its own solid, like actual game release anyway.
Right.
It was actually pretty awesome. I had a lot of fun with that.
I've been wanting to go. I just want to get it on 360 because it got re-rated again recently.
I saw that.
So I don't know, something about playing it possibly with better frame rate, better loading times. Then I would just sort of go that route with backwards compatibility. So.
I still have a digital
PS3
copy
version
of
was the superior version.
I don't remember. I think it was developed like so was GTA 5. Those versions. On
that was like when.
I wouldn't really know.
That was back when Rockstar and the other developers started getting a hand of the PS3 and started getting the superior versions of certain games.
Yeah.
Like Max Payne 3 is also has the superior version because it was
that game was pretty good. Did you see that Remedy came out and was like Max Payne 3 would have been a totally different game if we had created that one?
Yeah.
They had a totally different idea of an outcome for Max Payne. I would like to see that if they could do that someday.
I would have too. Yeah.
So Red Dead, what have you just been going through the campaign on that again?
Yeah, I've already beat it. I've already beat it, but I'm playing through the single player again.
Did you go through the Undead Nightmare expansion?
I played a little bit of it, but I never finished it.
So did you did you get the collection or did you just on sale? Was it just a basic game?
No, it's the basic game on the flash sale.
Nice. Yeah. It was like $5 or something.
Yeah, it was $5.
It's a good buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Okami, that's an incredible game.
Yeah, it's actually really.
I haven't played that game since fucking PS2, man. Shit.
It still holds up too because it's HD with trophies and everything. It still holds up pretty well. It doesn't look like a PS2 game.
Right. Yeah, definitely because of the cel-shaded art style. Makes it stand out a little better. Have you Are you trying to platinum any of those, or you're just gonna play it? You finished Okami?
Just playing it. Oh no, I haven't finished Okami. I still got a little ways to go. I've just reached the first boss.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know. Games like that make me want to play, like finish Ico, and then also like Shadow of the Colossus, and
Yeah.
also I've been on IGN first right now. They have, God damn it, brain fart. The Last Guardian, showing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks pretty
E3
good.
I think we're gonna get an official. I think it's coming out in the summer, but I could be wrong. Because I know that No Man's Sky got moved out of the way, which we'll get more into later. So I don't know. You talking about Okami makes me want to play those games for some reason. I never finished The Last Guardian at all. Like that game is insane, but it doesn't hold
Well,
in
I
your
have
hand
it. You
either.
can
So if you go
download.
back, it feels really dated.
Well, if you play Okami, I have it, so you can download it whenever you want.
Yeah, I'll have to whenever I have a chance, and I'll definitely try.
Actually,
Come on. Sorry.
I
You
was
need to
just
kick off?
gonna. No, you're good. We both started talking at the same time. I actually had a decent pickup this weekend. Actually went to Swap and Shop down there on, the Boulevard Drive-In,
Oh, nice.
and wasn't expecting really to find anything. Just a bunch of people selling clothes usually. But I actually came across sitting on the ground. They had the Halo Reach Collector's Edition, like the statue with all of them standing on the rock.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, "How much?" Dude only told me $2. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "Snatch, let's go."
Right. I'm glad you mentioned that because I got a couple pickups too. I haven't really talked about lately, so I'll mention them here in a moment. I don't even know if Guards is done yet. So.
Uh, Sort of, but yeah, I got into the. I've been playing more tabletop racing with.
Yeah, I seen you got some trophies on that, like some hidden trophies.
Yeah, I played with Matrix and Harlem and their friends.
Oh, that's cool. Because every time I'm on, nobody wants to play. Fuckers.
Yeah, yeah. It's yeah. Finally, someone was able wanting to play it. I was like, because I entered their party and I was like, oh wow, everybody's on tabletop. So I joined them, and it's a blast when you. It's a good little game when you have a
So
lot of
I
friends to
asked
play
you if
on.
the online works, and you're like, it doesn't work properly. And
It's a lot better now.
so, I know they came out with some patches. So.
Remember when I told you it needed a patch? Well, it got its patch.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I
fine
seen that a while back. Like, there was a Doom patch, by the way. It just started downloading. I want to say like 20 minutes ago. As soon as I seen it pop on my PS4, and I was like, please be a home front patch. No, it's Doom. So, but yeah, I have to give that a shot if I get an invite. Because I'm on most of the time lately.
Intent.
Yeah.
Nobody likes me anymore. It's all good. That's why I'm about to just officially go over to Xbox. So.
Well, you could always
people actually want
join
to play
us
games
on,
with me over there.
Well, I tell you what though, you could play Uncharted with us. That's a game where you don't even need to receive
Nah,
Steam
because
invite.
usually
You
when
could just join.
I went to try to join your party the other night, and somebody had me blocked. So. I said,
Oh
fuck
well,
it.
yeah, but shortly after that they left, and then I was like, oh, you should be able to join if you want.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to play it, but I don't know. I
Because usually
kinda
it's
haven't
just
been in the
me.
mood.
Because usually it's just me, Matrix, and Harlem, and that's
Oh,
really
okay.
about it. I don't ever really play with it with anybody else.
I've seen G's been playing it a lot, but he's been playing the campaign, so.
I haven't seen him.
I want to play the campaign. I haven't even got to get it yet. I want to play.
Did you play
it.
the other ones, Dallas?
Yeah, I played all the Uncharted except this one.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
I always liked Uncharted.
Yeah.
I played with you guys a little bit on 3 for a little bit.
Good.
Yeah. So what else, guys? Do you play anything else on the side?
No, that's really about it. I mean, just a lot of random stuff. But yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. A couple pickups I got. I got Medal of Honor Elite Assault for PC. I got that for 99 cents. It looks fucking brand new. I seen that. I haven't played Elite Assault before, and I know it came out around the same time as Medal of Honor Frontline for PS2, the exclusive one or whatever. So I was like, I haven't played that one, and it's like 2 discs or whatever, and super like brand new, so like 99 cents for that. I was like, that's still. I'll check that out. My favorite football game. I had it a few times, but this one was like mint, so I picked up ESPN NFL 2K5. I want it for PS2 though because they have the new mod rosters for that. And I seen a PS1 game laying around called Hydrocross, and I was like, you know what? This looks fucking awesome. I've never seen this before. And I was reading the back. You do like crazy tricks, and the graphics don't look too bad for PS1. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's kind of like MX freestyle kind of game, but with Sea-Doos. And I was like, oh, cool. Sea-Doo official license. That's neat. But I open it up. The lady's like, honey, is the game in there? She's like, on those CD cases, we don't put them up behind the counter. I was like, okay, let me open it up and check. I didn't know that. So I open it up, and I see this movie gallery sticker all over it, and I can't quite make out what it is at first. And I look in the background, and it says CTR. I'm like, okay. And I glance again, and it says Crash Team Racing.
Huh.
So I was like, okay, that's even better. Crash Team Racing, that's my favorite kart racing game of all time. So I was like, fucking awesome. I haven't played that game since, I think G bought it one time, Garth, and shared it with us or whatever.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you have it? I mean, I think I downloaded it from him, although when it first came to PSN. And I haven't had it since, but man, I'm happy I have a copy of that now. That's cool. But there's a fucking movie gallery sticker all over it. Says if you remove the sticker, you'll be paying full price for the game. So obviously they're not around anymore. But
Yeah.
You know what I would do to make yourself
I was
feel
kind of bummed at the
badass?
same time because Hydrocross looked super cool. So
You
I'll
know
have
what
to
you
emulate
should
that.
do you know what you should do to make yourself feel badass?
What's that?
Remove the sticker.
You know what's funny though? It looks like it'll peel off the complete art.
Yeah, it's one of those.
And I don't know if I want to do that. I think I might try it,
hate
but
that.
Yeah.
But you know what? They did that intentional, so that way that people don't peel off the sticker. They're like, screw this. It'll destroy the game.
Okay, it wasn't that worth it. Always
I just want to be
you
cool.
go and you try and go buy like classic games or movies, anything that's just older, and like you go to like vintage stock over here in Kansas, and you get
Right.
try and buy these movies, and they put that like the sticker right on it or something like that, and it's either like I just hate it whenever you try to peel the sticker off and there's all that residue, or they put it on something that's not like has like a protective film covering it. It's just like on a bare like cover or something like that, and it just rips or
Yeah.
tears. I hate when they do that. It's just like you really need to put the sticker on it right there.
Out of all the
Yeah,
places,
really, right
it's a
there.
horrible spot.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
come on.
Like I don't really like buying Blu-rays from Walmart because one reason me and Veronica were there a couple of days ago, and it was, what movie was it? I think it was like Deadpool. They had a collector's edition. It came with the DVD, the Blu-ray, deleted scenes, stuff like that. It came with a couple extra things as well. But right on the slipcover, they had a Walmart sticker with the fucking barcode on it. If you peeled that off,
Yeah.
it would completely ruin the collector's edition thing. I
Yeah,
was like, you fucking kidding me?
There's nothing collectible about it.
not if you rip
Right,
that
I mean,
sticker off.
Yeah, and I was looking at a lot of those, the slipcovers and some other ones, and I was like, they're everywhere. This is bullshit. Like, I go to Target, they're never like that, and it's just like, it just reminded me of GameStop. It's like, so.
Like
that
seriously,
shit
how
sucks, man.
hard is it to like, I mean, even with
Like,
the slipcover, just wrap
that's-
it in a plastic wrap, then put the sticker on top of the plastic wrap. That's all you gotta do.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Put it on top of the plastic wrap. That's
You know, some
exactly.
asshole, right, that was labeling those are like, these motherfuckers are gonna pay for this. Like, I'm not. So
It looks so shit.
that's
like
crazy.
and,
Man.
and like why would like oh yeah my hey like 10 years down the road, hey, you know what, man, my collector's edition, it's badass. It's Walmart edition, motherfuckers.
Look at this fucking sweet ass sticker. Hey, that's really all I have for play. I don't know about you guys. If you guys want to fit anything in, so
No,
I'd like to
it's
jump
all
into
I've
the
been
topics
playing,
if you guys want to.
Yeah, we've been rambling for a little while now.
Yeah,
We haven't talked in a while, so it's
that's
kind
true. Yeah.
of goes
Catching
up
up.
for that.
As usual, we jump into topics of the week. We have a few topics going around the table. I wanted to start this week. I wanted to ask you guys. I know it's been a while. There's a big show coming up soon. It's the old E3 Electronic Expo. So I want to get your guys' predictions real quick. I figured we could start
Wait,
simple.
before,
You guys
before
want?
we get into that, I had a question.
Sure.
What's E3?
Well,
I'm just kidding, I'm
E
kidding.
stands for electronic.
Electronic
Expo,
Boutique?
for some
Is that
reason-
making a comeback?
EB?
Is
Is
that
it
what it
EB
is?
Expo?
EB?
What's
just
that
hit
E3? Yeah, I wanted to get you guys' predictions. We didn't necessarily don't have to get too deep because there is, well, pretty much there's multiple conferences, but two big conferences. But if there's opinions or something you think it's going to be announced, predictions, or at the top of your head, I would like to ask you guys because I'm interested. This year is going to be pretty crazy. So that's why I'd like to start with you. I know you're definitely looking forward to that Xbox conference. So am I, since we both have one. Do you have any kind of predictions off the top of your head or something's been eating away at you?
Um, not like in particularly like looking forward just to Xboxes, just because I play multiple consoles and
Right.
everything like that. But I would really like to see just a tad more on what's that game? Uh, well, for one, Gears 4. I'd
Right,
like
yeah.
to see a little bit more on that.
Especially the single player would be nice.
Yeah, that's mainly what I want to see. The multiplayer, it's the same shit. So moving on. I just want to see more about the campaign.
Right.
I would love to see what Kojima's up to.
Oh yeah,
Even a
that's gonna
little
be crazy.
hint. This little
I got a phone. I got a phone. We'll see something. I think something's been in the works for longer than
Oh,
we
yeah.
know. So
Oh yeah, for sure. Uh, don't most definitely not looking forward to EA because they always just kind of whatever. New Madden's
Yeah,
coming
EA's
out.
right.
Beat the
EA's the
UFC.
worst. EA's the worst.
check out
conference
this
ever.
new physics
And
engine.
Ubisoft as well, because Ubisoft they'll
Yep.
hype an average game. Oh, this is
Yep.
amazing! Oh, this is the best.
Just
Check out our new
yeah.
protagonist from the Watch Dogs.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
such
that's
a
cool.
smart
He has
character. He's our Nathan Drake. He's so awesome.
Dogs
Fans love him.
2. Oh, I guarantee that'll be announced.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
That's like a no-brainer there. Like,
Yeah.
So-
Oh yeah,
it's
we'll
so
see
obvious.
Watch Dogs too. Yeah. But real quick, I
Something
don't
I
mean to cut you
wanna
off,
see.
but we've seen Ghost Recon Wildlands lately. That looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty good. I mean, I'll wait for it to come out just because I was really excited for Future Soldier and
I'm
they
sure
kind of let
the-
me
the-
down
the-
with that game. So
I'm
Yeah.
sure that there'll be a beta.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, yeah. Well, for some reason, I got a really bad feeling it's gonna be like Far Cry, but in third person and co-op. So we'll see.
Maybe.
Yeah, I have that vibe though. Little vehicles. Well, obviously Far Cry's vehicles.
Also pretty excited to see what's going to be going on with the NX, man. Finally
yeah.
get to see that little bastard.
Well, no, they're not gonna be there at all.
Oh, I know they're not going to be there. There's
Yeah.
going to be a Nintendo Direct like the last day or something like that. Like
Right.
they're all
Yeah.
gonna be- Still,
Yeah, they're gonna have something. But we do get to see a lot of Zelda, which is interesting. So if people are looking forward to that, that's
Nintendo's only one and only game at E3 this year.
They should.
Hey, but it
Well,
is
no
my
other
most
games.
anticipated game, like since the Wii U came out. So I'm pretty excited about that.
They should blow everyone's minds and release a new Metroid. Goddammit.
I know, right? Yeah.
Not no damn
Yeah, I
3DS game that's coming out. Come on now.
It'll be a gimmick one.
Yeah. Even a remastered version of Prime and stuff would be nice. I wouldn't even mind.
Hell yeah.
Just bring it the
That'd
hell
be
back.
fucking awesome. Yeah, that'd be sick. I'm sure we might get something like that in the future because the fans have really spoken. So people are pretty pissed off about.
There's a
not
pretty high
getting any
demand
Metroid
for
game.
it.
Yeah.
They'll give it
Definitely.
to you, but it'll be a gimmick because Nintendo always thinks gimmicks are the best thing for their game.
We'll see. I think they're headed in a new direction, but we'll have to wait and see. You have any other predictions off the top of your head?
Predictions? It's kind of hard just
Come on, you
based
gotta give me
on
something crazy.
prediction
Possibly hypothetically that we can.
It's like
maybe
the
come
last
up with.
minute, like right at this moment, because I can't think of anything.
That's why I
either,
wanted to
'cause,
get out
you
like
just-
right here. Like.
We'll get another God of War release. Watch.
Oh yeah. I think we'll get another God of War.
Don't need it, but the way the last one left off, he's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, he's just floating.
I mean, I'll play it still. I played the other one, so why not?
Yeah. Right.
Like I can't really
Yeah,
think of
we'll see
like too many, just because everything else has really either been leaked or people are already talking about certain games.
Yeah.
Like I hope they
What
just
about you guys?
surprise us
Yeah.
with a bunch of shit. I really hope they do.
Yeah. I think this would be a good E3. What about you guys? Do you have anything crazy, or something you've been thinking about?
I think we'll see Laura Croft appear at Sony's conference.
I think that'll be a terrible business decision.
They'll be like, yeah,
Well, you got to think
it's
though,
coming
like,
to it's coming
come
to
on, why would they
PS4
do
this
that when
fall.
Microsoft had an exclusive? Yeah, why
I
would
know,
they do that?
but they would come
I
out and
mean,
say like, oh, it's coming out announcing coming this fall.
yeah, maybe they can say they come out with a fall lineup and then just have it appear there with other games, but I don't think we'll see any trailer. We won't see anything. So, because Microsoft, they've paid for that, and it'll probably end right before that's gonna launch. So I don't even think Sony will be able to really talk about it, to be honest. So, especially
We'll see Titanfall 2.
with this
Yeah,
quote
Titanfall
unquote
2.
leaked Xbox Slim and other stuff that's coming up as well. So that could still be considered one of the big, strong Xbox lineup games. You know that they're trying to make a selling point for other people. I don't know. I don't think I'll see Tomb Raider, but you never know. I could be wrong. I could be corrected. You know.
Rise of the Tomb Raider, Hardened Edition, or something. Like you get all the
Exclusive
DLC.
content. Who knows? You never know, man.
Yeah.
This fucking industry we love so much. Anything else? Come on, you gotta have
No, I
something.
mean, but there's, I mean, that's not like my big prediction or anything.
What about
That's just
Bethesda's
like a
conference? I
random
mean,
thought.
they're coming back. They're coming back this year, which people didn't think was going to happen at all. Like, there's got to be something. There has to be something massive that they're going to be announcing to come back.
Quake.
Not Quake.
New
You think
Elder
so?
Scrolls.
Quake.
You know, you think Quake?
Yeah, Quake.
But who would be doing Quake? Because unless they have two studios, and then unless was it War Machine? Is that who it is?
Like they
who does,
they don't
what-
have to show gameplay. They could just show boom
I don't-
Quake and then like a 10-second thing and then Quake.
Based on the response they're getting from Doom, I don't think they're gonna do Quake.
Did Dishonored 2 gameplay?
Right.
Yeah, Dishonored 2,
Dishonored 2. You think it'll be a bunch of Fallout DLC like preview stuff, or do you think they're gonna show something like a spin-off Fallout maybe?
If anything,
Nah,
they'll probably
there-
show a
there
little bit
won't-
more into the mod.
There won't be any Fallout stuff. The only Fallout stuff we'll see is DLC. That's it. I don't think we'll see.
Not
a
even the new
spin-off
mobile
or
game?
anything like- No.
Really?
No.
Really, I think if we do see Quake, it'll be like a couple years from now, but I could be wrong. But Quake is something I do see them eventually doing, but not right now.
I heard that Quake
I don't
is
know
in
who would do
development, or it got the
Right.
license or whatever. They
You
got
think,
development.
you think we'll see
team
another
going.
Wolfenstein? You think
That
we'll
could
see
be a
another
possibility
Wolfenstein?
too. Yeah, that could be a possibility too.
That's what I was thinking.
But I think it wants to do a game individually. Like they're gonna do Wolfenstein, and they're gonna do Doom. Now they probably want to work on Quake.
Yeah.
So I don't think we'll
I
see
don't know.
one just yet.
I would love for a new Quake. That's really exciting if that happens. I'm happy with my new work schedule because the way E3 works is like perfect with my schedule now. It's like I have Sundays off, but that's just conference. I know Saturday is actually EA stuff. E3 is so
Yeah.
long now, so it's like EA Saturday, Bethesda Sunday night, Monday Microsoft, Sony, and then Tuesday they'll have like the Zelda stuff, and Nintendo, Ubisoft. I think is also on Monday. I'm not sure. They might move it to Tuesday now, but it's gonna be crazy. My days are gonna be so packed with. I would like to do a cast with you guys too during that. Maybe we can do some kind of live thing. That'd be cool because I'll be available all day.
That would
I was thinking that we'll see more Final Fantasy VII stuff. Possibly
maybe a little bit.
Yeah, we'll probably just see
a
that.
release date, maybe for like next year for the first game.
Kingdom Hearts, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. I
Yeah,
forgot all
we're
about
due
Kingdom
for
Hearts.
some Kingdom Hearts 3 news.
Yeah.
Well, then
We'll
again,
see,
we got 2.8 that's supposed to be
We'll
coming
see
out.
probably
Yeah, that's
Nier
true.
as well, and then that Nier 2 from Square.
Yes,
Yeah.
Nier is what I want. I really can't wait to see more on that. Those games are always really
Yeah,
good.
and I think we'll definitely see some more Neo.
Star Ocean.
Did you see
Star
what
Ocean.
More
they
Star
did
Ocean
with
stuff.
Neo? What they're going to do for the initial release?
The stamina bar stuff.
They're like
That's
making changes to the stamina bar, and they're taking away the vulnerability to your weapons, like to where they can't like break and they're not as useful anymore. They're taking that away
Oh, okay.
for the
Man,
initial release.
more people need to follow. It was a Bandai Namco, right? And Team Ninja. that's doing this?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Bandai Namco, but yeah.
Oh, I thought they were publishing it.
They may be.
They're publishing it. They're
Are they?
publishing
Are
it.
they?
Yeah.
Okay.
they're publishing
So Team Ninja, like, I think more people just need to do single player betas, like seriously, because it's getting some great feedback, and they're listening and they're doing almost everything people have said. So
it.
Yeah.
that's awesome. Really good to hear. Besides Final Fantasy, I think we'll get an update with Shenmue 3. I think we'll get some gameplay finally behind
Don't
that.
forget about more Final Fantasy 15 as well.
Yeah, yes.
Square is
that's
gonna.
true.
It's gonna be a
Again,
really good
it's gonna
show
be-
from Square at E3. I'm sure.
Yes,
Square always
yeah,
blows people away.
That's true. I forgot all about Square for some reason. I'm hoping we see another Sleeping Dogs game because I really enjoyed the first game. So I would love to see something like that. I know they had some kind of MMO going on for quite some time.
Oh, I want to see some more
What's up?
on Telltale's Batman. I want to see some more on that too.
Oh, that's right. That's going to
It's
be a
their
nice
new
change of
engine.
pace for Batman game. That's going to be nice.
It's their
Yeah.
new engine too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm interested.
It's not
to
the
see how they
shitty pausing every 10-minute engine. You'll be in the middle of a cutscene and the game will like pause for like a brief second because the engine is so shit.
It's pretty dated. I mean, it's obvious at this point, but I think we'll see slims from each company, Sony and
Yeah.
Microsoft. I think we'll see slim versions coming out this year, somewhere around fall, and I do think we will see the PlayStation Neo. That's what it's called at the moment. Not
Yeah.
to be mistaken with the game Neo. It's in EO, like
Yeah.
Matrix.
like the chosen one.
Yeah, the chosen one. And it's going to come with a free pair of sunglasses. You guys didn't know?
All right.
I thought that was funny because of Matrix.
Yeah.
no, that was lame. No, I think we'll see Final Fantasy VII, some Neo stuff would be cool. But
I
my
wanna
crazy
see some
Prediction,
Mass Effect. I would love to see some Mass Effect.
Some Mass
stuff
Effect?
on them. Yeah.
my
Andromeda.
crazy prediction is for the Xbox conference. I think we will get backwards compatibility for original Xbox games.
All right.
That's a huge
That
step.
would be mine. Yeah, because I know they've been mentioning it this entire year, like, oh, we're trying to work on it to get it to work, and I know that was one of the most requested things for the 360 backwards compatibility, and nobody expected it. It came out of nowhere, so I think this year we'll get another surprise with the original Xbox. So I know they're trying to go with obviously with the name Xbox One, a one box for all type of thing, and the way their future's looking, which we'll get more into soon, but
It's supposed to be a slim that they're releasing soon, possibly. With
yeah.
that's
And
more
then
powerful.
something next year, but yeah, we'll get into that soon. But yeah, I just wanted to get your guys' E3 predictions, and I'm sure we'll hear more in the coming weeks. Stuff will get leaked, and then we'll probably sound like a bunch of dummies. And then when the conference happens, we'll probably be very disappointed. So that's usually how it goes. Except last year was pretty crazy, so I don't know if it can live up to last year's conferences.
Wouldn't mind seeing some more on that Cyberpunk 2077. Wouldn't mind
Right,
seeing
yeah.
some more on that. They didn't really show us anything for that, really, other than that
They
Yeah,
trailer.
well,
got held
yeah.
back again too.
Yeah, no.
The last thing I heard from them was saying that we'll just talk about it when it's ready. I was like, okay, that sounds good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a topic 2, right? Who would like to go with topic 2? Dallas, Garth?
Dallas should just go ahead and go.
All right, man. All right, man.
So topic 2.
Hold me at gunpoint right now. No, one of my topics. I know you guys aren't too thrilled about it, but Street Fighter V actually, Capcom came and released the new character, and at this weekend's event anyway, at Combo Breaker, big fighting game tournament that happens once a year.
That's awesome.
After the grand finals of Street Fighter V, they revealed the new character coming out. The third out of the 6 first season of the characters is actually going to be
Female
Ibuki.
character, right?
Yep. Ibuki
Okay.
the ninja.
I did watch the trailer. I just couldn't remember her name.
Yeah, she was in Third Strike, Street Fighter 4. She's in quite a bit of the Street Fighter, so a lot of people are actually pretty happy to see her in the game.
And
She
that isn't
looks
much of a
pretty
surprise
good.
because you know all the fighters coming out.
Yeah, they showed silhouettes and the names of who they are, but we haven't seen what they look like exactly. Other
True.
than what you've seen in the story, you haven't seen what they played like, anything like that. Especially with the way this game plays, it's a lot different way different actually from 4. So it's like a total change. So it's nice to see how they're like making this character work in this new engine and everything. So she looked
Right.
pretty awesome. So I'm looking forward to
She looks
checking her out.
pretty.
Like
She
she
looks
looks amazing, dude. Like the way she fights,
right.
very
I thought it looked
Naruto-esque.
good. So yeah, right up your alley too. So
Yeah, but
that sounds pretty gross when you actually say that.
she
Right up
should
your alley.
be she should be available within the next few days, I would say, since they're gonna stick to their schedule.
Right.
They've been releasing the character like the last day of the month, and you know they only got like a day left. So when she was just announced
That's
like
awesome
a
though.
day or so ago.
For some reason I really like the way they're putting out content. It still makes the game feel really fresh. I know that people say that, oh, if the game feels dry, it's half-assed, but it
Hmm.
reminds me a lot of how Square Enix is doing Hitman, and people still aren't happy with it, but a lot of people are. It just makes it feel a lot better. Like it still feels new, fresh, and all that. That's just my opinion. But
Yeah, that's
then
just the
again, I
main
haven't even
thing
played the
is
games.
yeah, the main thing is just people don't want to spend $60 for an unfinished product, is what it is.
Right.
And they're
Yeah, I
right.
guess the
There's not
pricing
much to
makes
it
sense.
other
Yeah.
than just the multiplayer. Like that's, but what else do you buy fucking fighting game for? You're gonna sit there and just
Yeah,
play the
especially
computer
these
the
days.
entire time. I mean,
Yeah.
fighting games,
This
whether
isn't
people
Sega
want
Genesis
to
or
face it or
SNES.
not, fighting games have become huge in the community of gaming. Like it's joining
Massive. Yes.
esports and everything like that. There's tournaments where people are competing. Like Mortal Kombat alone, you know, every tournament they have, it's like thousands and thousands of dollars. Like 10K was just thrown out this weekend just for that tournament alone. You know, it gets
Right.
nuts, and it's
It's like
just
it seems like every week, yeah, that you're talking about some kind of tournament. So
dude, they
it's
have
massive.
them
That's for
like
sure. And
crazy. There's like franchises. Like Mortal Kombat has its own series of tournaments. Street Fighter has its own cup. Killer Instinct has its own cup at the end of the year. I mean, they all have that, and that's all like at the end of the year when they have these tournaments, it's all like everyone's coming together to compete for like $60,000 or something like that, and this is just for video games, man.
yeah,
It's
it's
crazy.
fucking crazy. Yeah, and a lot of these adults are still laughing at us, whether we're making money or not. Right?
Yeah,
They can laugh all they want.
it's crazy, man, and it's only gonna get better and bigger. So I'm looking forward to it.
That's awesome, man. Garth, topic 3.
All right. Well, since I'm playing Okami now, and I love the art style, and I think it makes the game hold up pretty well. It makes me, gives the game more of a unique look. What game to you that stands out besides from Okami? Any game that you played stands out like graphically. You're like, wow, these graphics look pretty unique, and they still hold up or whatever.
Um, I have one right off the top of my head. Do you remember 13?
Yeah,
It's a
that was like
first-person
the
shooter.
first. That was the first cell shaded game I ever saw.
Uh, it felt really unique. Not only that, like characters, uh, gameplay was a little different as a FPS, and I played it on GameCube, so it felt a little funny. But I really enjoyed it, and I think the art style. I don't know how to explain it, but it gave me this feeling that a game hasn't given me yet since I played that. But the cell shaded, the art style, the gameplay, everything stood out to me, and that would have to be my choice. 13. If you
You,
haven't played it, it's
you know
available
what
on like
else?
I think PS2, GameCube, and original Xbox.
You know what else looks great? Uh, El Shaddai. It was the hack and
Oh
slasher on
yeah, yeah,
PS3
yeah.
and 360.
Oh yeah,
That game looked crazy.
yeah.
Bunch
El
of
Shaddai is
colors,
really
tons of
fun.
random colors that goes on. It's just like
You know,
wow.
yeah, I see that game all the time, like on sale for PS3 and stuff, and I haven't got it. I need to.
Definitely worth a playthrough. Like if you like
Yeah,
Devil
that's
May
what I've
Cry and
heard.
the way they play, it's pretty much the same thing. Really, really good.
Yeah. How about you, Dallas? I probably
Oh,
mentioned your game, El Shaddai.
that is a good example. But for me, like if you want to just go based on like an art standpoint, me being an artist myself, one game that really like kept me playing just based on the art as well as the gameplay was Child of Light. Child of Light's
Oh, yeah,
just like
nice. Yeah,
paint
that's a
strokes and
beautiful
everything
game.
like that. That game just blew me away with like how
Yeah,
beautiful
yeah.
it was.
That's a beautiful game. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
great RPG. If you haven't played it, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Play it.
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah,
Definitely.
Just love the like it just looks like it was all painted by hand, just right then and there. It just all comes together so nicely.
Yeah, like I wish we'd get more games that look like that. And another game that we're gonna get soon is Cuphead. Looks drawn.
Oh
It
my
just looks
god,
Yeah.
incredible.
I'm dying to play that
Incredible
game.
stuff. Just
Yeah.
incredible stuff.
The shit that artists do these days is insane, man. I
Usually,
fucking lose
if
my
you're
mind.
gonna get the best, most unique unique experience graphic wise today, it's probably most likely going to be an indie game.
Oh yeah, guarantee
Yeah.
that.
Most
Uh,
AAA games all look the same now.
One game that stood out to me that I actually got stuck on leveling up and stuff, and I ended up getting pissed off and raging was Ni no Kuni and the Wrath of the White Witch.
Oh yeah.
Studio Ghibli. Well, they're closed down now, but they're popular for a lot of animated movies. And they did the art style for that one. I think some of the members from that studio are doing Ni no Kuni 2, which I think we'll probably see more at E3 and probably get a release date maybe this year or next year. But
True.
that's one that stood out to me. It's the art style, not only that, some of the gameplay mixed a little bit of Pokemon and some Final Fantasy like 7 elements, which I thought was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, really enjoyed that game. But I kind of got stuck on like leveling up, trying to beat this boss, and was grinding, and I don't know. I just got to the point where I was like, "Fuck this game." I kind of rushed it a little bit too much and should have just focused on leveling up on some easier enemies. So, but it's a good game though. It was fun when I played. Art style's crazy.
So I want to get your opinion on this, Garth, since I know you were a fan of what was it, Chrono Trigger. What did you think of the I Am Setsuna? Did you see anything on that?
Garth, where'd you go?
Garthy Poo.
You're talking about Chrono Trigger, right, Dallas?
Yeah, I'm talking about the new game they're coming out with. Square Enix announces that I Am Setsuna.
And that's like what, a spiritual successor or something?
It looks like it's if you loved Chrono Trigger, this is the successor. Yes, exactly. This is like pretty much what it's tributed towards.
I've heard. I always watched my uncle play Chrono Trigger. I've never even got into those, but those always look really cool. Those have been around for a while, man. Like
Oh yeah.
what,
Since
like PS1 days and shit like that.
no, way before that even.
Oh, even that.
It's like a SNES or NES game or something like that. It's that old. It's pretty old.
Damn.
But
Yeah.
look up I Am Setsuna if you want to talk about like artwork and just stunning visuals. This will be the game.
I Am Setsuna. I checked that out. I don't know where Garth went, but he might have muted or something or did something. But let me check. I want to check that out.
Yeah,
Setsuna.
looks pretty nice.
It does look pretty nice.
Like just the visuals and like the art style.
There he is.
Yeah.
You left as soon as I asked you a question, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
You're all good.
You're good.
My dogs, they were asking me for a treat again.
I was like, give me a treat, you bastard.
Get off your ass!
Is this a multi-platform game, Dallas?
I am not too sure. I haven't looked too much into it, but
Square
Garth,
Enix game.
I was wanting to know your opinion on I Am Setsuna, since you're a fan of Chrono Trigger. This is supposed to be like its successor.
Oh well,
so.
I've never played Chrono Trigger, but I am a fan of like the music and the art style of it.
Okay.
But however, I am a fan that they are the same developers of it. I think that's fantastic. I
Yeah,
think that's awesome. And I
if you
hope
haven't
that
seen
is,
anything on it, check it out, man. It looks amazing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this like the top-down style reminds me of like Ni no
Yeah.
Kuni or some Final Fantasy like top-down stuff at first. But when you go into battles like basic JRPG style, or is it just like always top-down like that? Or
I want to say it goes into turn-based, like basic RPG, like old
Okay.
school.
the menus are very classic RPG style. I mean,
Mhm.
they look basic. I'm gonna skim forward here and see if I can find or look into the battle stuff. Okay. No. I mean, well, no. It just stays top down. I mean, which
Yeah.
isn't a bad deal. I mean, it's still.
No. It's just like I said, if you played if you played Chrono Trigger, stuff like that, it was pretty damn similar.
Yeah, I like the way it looks.
It just looks amazing. The
I just
artwork
need to
and
get into an
everything is
RPG,
so
man. It's
crazy.
been so long.
There's so many to choose from.
Yeah.
There's not many like great ones, but if you want to play an old school one on PS1, definitely play Legend of Dragoon.
Legend of Dragoon. I played a little bit of Dragoon. I think to like the second disc or whatever. But there's like 4 discs in that game. I think.
Yeah, there's 4 discs in that
There's
game.
2
That
really
game
good
probably
ones that I
has.
recently gotten and beat Killzone on my account. Dragon Age and
Oh, Dragon Age.
what you call it?
Is it J? I'm talking like JRPG.
He wants to go like classic
Oh, okay.
RPG stuff.
Yeah, like Vita has a lot of them, and sometimes they're on sale, and a lot of people say that that's the best place to go. That or 3DS, and that would be perfect. For me.
PS3 has a lot of good ones.
Yeah, the Vita apparently is like becoming.
Well, they have Star Ocean coming soon.
That's true. Yeah.
Dragon Quest is out
Dragon
too.
Quest. Yeah.
Only problem with Star Oceans, because not recently, but I bought one of the last ones they had for 360. And the only thing that's always been bad about Star Ocean is they take forever to get into.
Right.
That opening cutscene probably lasted an hour and a half. Not even lying.
What is those?
They last
What
forever.
What are those Nintendo RPGs? They just came out for like the 3DS.
What about like Fire
something-
Emblem?
Fire Emblem. People say that shit. It takes like 5-6 hours to get into. It starts out slow.
Fire
and
Emblem
it gets
is
good, like 6 hours.
is amazing, dude. Fire Emblem
Fire
is
Emblem's a
really,
good
really
game.
good.
Yeah. So if you don't care if a game takes a long time to get into, like some people are like, oh, Uncharted took so long to actually get to like certain action, but I like how it built up to that. But if I don't know if you don't have patience, I guess that game's not for you. But 6 hours is a long time for a game to kick ass. But
Well, that's another thing with JRPGs. Is
Right.
it depends on like how you want to experience it. You want it to be a little bit easier for you going through it, or if you just want to go straight through, it's going to be a little harder for you because if you want it to be smoother, you have to find a spot where you have frequent battles and enemies, so you can level up before you move
Killzone.
on. Just grind it out.
yes, sir.
It just
A
depends
game,
how you want to
a
play.
game that you already have because you don't need to buy. Because I just recently got it. Okage Shadow King. That's a great JRPG.
Oh yeah, for PS2, the PS2 Classic.
Yeah, the PS2 Classic. Yeah, great game. I'm loving
Right.
it.
I don't know, man. So I want to dig fucking deep. I don't know what I need.
And
Something like, for a
you
while.
did
I've been
say,
feeling this
and
way.
you did say earlier that not very many. I love playing games that almost didn't make it, or not very many people heard of.
Right,
Not
yeah.
very many people heard of Okage Shadow King.
That's true. Yes, that is very true. I
mean,
definitely
the game
that's
did-
another
the
game that has a
game-
unique art style. It's different.
Yeah,
Has it-
exactly. Due to
Yeah,
our
it has a very
topic. It's like
Halloween
it-
style to it.
It looks like it's Nightmare Before Christmas, but it's
Right.
different, a little bit more different,
Yeah.
cartoony. But that's another.
If I had a Wii U, here's a game I would play right now: Xenoblade Chronicles X. Because a lot of people tell me that is a standout RPG for the
What
Wii U.
was it?
So. Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Oh yeah, better go for like the originals are pretty much the better ones, but it's right
Are
there
they?
where you're at. Xenogears.
Xenogears.
Xenogears is really, really good. Another one that's more recent, well, PlayStation 2 anyways, the Persona 4
Oh,
RPG
yeah.
is great.
Yeah, Persona
really,
4
really
Golden
good.
is on Vita. And
Yeah, suggest you get that and
That's
play
what
it,
everybody
man.
tells-
Persona 3 is coming to Vita this July or this summer.
Right.
This summer.
Man, like, it's on sale so many times, and I just pass it.
Persona 3 is absolutely.
Yeah. That's what, and Persona 5
Perfection.
comes out this year, man. How about that shit? Like,
If they would give us a damn American release date,
Right,
and they gave
yeah.
us a damn Japanese one, I was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Don't make me go to the Japanese PSN and go through all that crap just to get that game early.
Right? You might have to like, get an English guide on the side that people write out, just so you can.
Yeah,
understand
I'll
everything.
do it, man. I don't
Yeah,
care. I
people
want to
do
play
that.
that game so bad.
Yeah, it's crazy. People do that shit. They buy English guides that are poorly written sometimes and find your way through and play.
I know, man. If you want a good like Final Fantasy VII S type game, I seriously just suggest you just buckle down and play Legends of Dragoon all the way through. That game's got probably like one of the most unique like combat like styles in those type of games, just
Yeah.
because of like the way the combos work. It is really, really awesome. It has a
Yeah.
great fucking story.
That's
That's
the.
one game I wish they would redo.
I'm glad you said that. I mentioned Legends of Dragon because that was actually going to be a prediction I forgot about because Caden was talking about PS1 classics,
Mhm.
maybe with trophies, and Sony said they could do it. So they can announce like PS1 classics, maybe upscaled a little bit I know they've already released Final Fantasy VII, but it's only on the store. Nothing special, but with trophies. But if they could do that, I'm pretty sure they can do games like Legends of Dragoon. If they did that with trophies, holy shit, man! Like that would be crazy. That'd be cool. But yeah, I need to play something like soon. Like I don't know, just been feeling like I need to play something different for once.
Yep.
I'm stuck in a rut. So Garth, that was your topic?
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. It was a good topic, Topic 4, my last thing is, obviously we talked about it a little bit, Tom, we're going to get to it, but Xbox One getting a huge upgrade in 2017 and a Slim model coming later this year. Dallas, would you be getting the Slim? Apparently a 2 terabyte, no, was it 2 or 3? 2 or 3 terabyte hard drive, I can't remember. And, the dashboard running way better. Being able to use that 10% for developers even better, more energy efficient. Would you be willing to get a Slim, or do you just you're fine with your fat?
I don't like the size of it and everything like that. Doesn't really bother me. It would more so depend on the power inside of it. It has more power and gives me the ability to play games, make them look better and run smoother. Then I may consider it. It also depends on the price difference. Because I definitely would be trading the one I have in towards that one.
Right, because that was it's $299, right? Now they dropped it to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's got to be like $250, I'm guessing, or maybe less. Shit, $249.
It'll probably be back up to like $400 or something like that for the
Slim. You think?
I'm guessing, yeah.
Really? Huh. Well, you're in luck though, because if you're looking for something more powerful, because Kotaku, which is a very reliable source, they reported on the PlayStation Neo, which is apparently real. And they found out some information about Microsoft having 2 Xbox consoles on the horizon, according to them. Then Polygon went and kind of refurbished the ad that I'm looking at now. But they're saying that it's 4 times as powerful as the original Xbox, and actually more powerful than supposedly Sony's upgraded PlayStation 4 console, PlayStation 4.5, 4K, or Neo, which is codename. And this Xbox is codenamed Scorpio, which these names sound really stupid. But their code names, just like our Xbox One was Durango, and then PS4 was originally Orbis, which those are terrible as well. When I hear Durango, I just think of like Dodge Durango or something.
Yeah.
But it's scheduled to be revealed at E3. I think both will. I'm not sure if they'll give much details on the Xbox Scorpio right away, but I know they want to make that Xbox One a Slim, a huge selling point, which is actually going to be pretty massive for them. If it is like $249. It's going to be pretty huge, especially maybe they'll do like a 2-game bundle like they used to do back in the day with the 360 or the original Xbox, and I'm sure they'll use the backwards compatibility as a big thing too. Like, you can play your old games, Who knows, they might have something worked out by the time E3 comes around, like the entire library is available. If they did something like that, that would be insane, but who knows. But GPU, CPU, all that output is supposed to be a lot better with better resolution. And the biggest kicker is supposed to be they're partnering with Oculus Rift. So if that is true, then holy shit, it's going to be massive. Especially they need VR at the moment because not I'm gonna say Google Glass. What the fuck? It smacked me in the face for that one. HoloLens, yeah, it's apparently not really much for gaming. It's farther in the future.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, a little too early if it is going to be for gaming. But at the moment, Xbox is in need of a VR headset. And if that's true, then that's crazy because that son of a bitch is pretty powerful because a lot of people with rigs that are running games can barely run them. It takes a lot of horsepower. So that could be a lot more power than the PlayStation Neo. So would you buy it? Would you trade in your console for this Xbox Scorpio, maybe with VR support? Would you be looking forward to that?
If it had like legit VR support, that's not the HoloLens, and actually they may be getting a headset, like something like the HTC Vive, something like that. That would be nice. I probably would look into getting that because I've been watching a lot of like YouTubers mess with the Vive and everything like that, and it just looks
Vive
so
looks crazy,
amazing, dude.
Yeah,
looks so great.
Yeah.
I just want to get my hands on it, man. But I hope they do go in that route, and if they do, I'll do my best to try and keep up with some of that tech.
Yeah, it's like I keep thinking to myself, like, I gotta get one of those PlayStation VRs. I'm like, I have a baby on the way, so I'm gonna be able to play VR Baby Simulator right here in real life.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that'd be cool. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like this shit's gonna be crazy. I'm sure you guys already heard about the information and all that, but I do think we'll see. Who is it? Facebook owns Oculus, but I think we'll see somebody big come out on stage and talk a little bit about VR. Someone in a nice suit and be like, we're bringing Oculus to fucking Xbox One, and then probably people are gonna shit their pants, dude. It's gonna be a big. They have Lucky's Tale, which is a 3D platformer, which I heard is pretty decent. Kind of like Banjo-Kazooie style, but in VR. People say it works really well. So if that came over to fucking Xbox One, that'd be huge. There's a lot of games VR right now that are standing out. I mean, there's not like major like killer apps, but there are some things that can give Xbox One a huge advantage for sure in the VR market. What about you, Garth? Or what do you think about these new consoles? Do you think it's interesting, or do you think who gives a fuck? What is your opinion, really? I know we've talked about it a lot.
Well, it's definitely not who gives a fuck, because this is like pretty serious stuff, because this has never really happened before.
Right.
Like in the middle of a generation, but it's definitely it would because I haven't really been wanting an Xbox. My dad has been wanting one, but that would make him want one even more.
That's true. Like these VR things are like I don't know, like something you can share with everyone. A crazy experience, It's like everyone putting that first NES controller in your hand, like, oh, check out this Mario game. This is massive. This is huge and it's fun for everybody for a while. And it's a big gimmick, yeah, but I think it's something that's gonna stick. So that'd be something your parents would definitely be into. Like the Wii, I guess you could say, is the last real big gimmick that the old grandma would break out around the holiday time, and play some bowling or tennis or shit. I'm sure old people still do that from time to time, but who am I to say, right? I'm about to be 30, so I'm getting up there. Which sounds fucking crazy. But anyways, fucking Xbox One Slim, Xbox One Scorpio, or 1.5, I don't know what the fuck they're going to call it. We'll have to wait and see. Might be something really insane and something really cool we don't even know about. You guys have any other topics you'd like to throw down before we end the show? I don't think we're going to be doing a Gamercade Countdown this week.
No, I don't have any. I don't have anything else.
Just a quick throw in there, something that everyone keeps mentioning, or it keeps being brought up anyway. No Man's Sky getting
that's right, yeah.
back yet again.
Yeah, fucking No Man's Sky. I was looking forward to that too, man. I was like, you know what? I at first I heard the rumor was like, oh, they're gonna push it a few days into August, and no, it's not August, but July, because it came out late June. I was gonna be pushed a few weeks into July. I was like, oh, it's not a big deal, but they pushed it to August now.
Yep, it's now scheduled to arrive in North America August 9th, followed by the 10th in Europe and 12th in the UK.
Well, that's cutting it close to all the big fall games. That's getting pretty.
The funny thing is like a lot of the fan support and everything, they're starting to get a little irritated, which who can blame them? How many times have they set this game back? And they've actually made death threats to like the developer and everything. It's kind of funny.
Jesus
That's ridiculous.
Christ.
I mean, death threats. That's ridiculous.
It would be the first time, man. We've seen some crazy shit like all over the internet. I remember Gearbox when they released what was the Aliens game? Alien Colonel Marines or whatever it was. Show that? Yeah, when that game actually came out and people played it and seen what it really was, and there was people fucking going ape shit.
Yeah, but have you actually seen, if you get that game on PC now, someone actually modded it and made it like a way better version of the game to where it's actually really good now? I actually watched
PC Master Race. Fuck yeah.
I actually watched a stream of someone playing through it. It actually looks a shit ton of fun. I might actually have to download that and play that for myself.
Yeah, Veronica's older brother, he's a big Aliens fan and stuff, and he played it. He actually liked it. I was like, whoa, okay, cool.
Yeah, if you like something enough, you might actually be into stuff like that.
Right, yeah.
Be surprised.
Right. Yeah, that's all. Man, I don't know. Like, death threats are kind of funny to me. I just laugh at shit like that. But there's been some crazy shit happen. So I'm sure these developers, if I seen something like that and I was a dev, I'd be like, oh fuck, dude. Like, it's kind of scary to be honest. That's just my opinion, though. Fucking No Man's Sky. Well, this fall, I guess we can. Well, August is still summer, but I mean, fuck it. Right? 9th, you said August 9th?
Yep. That's when it'll be. That's what it's scheduled for, anyway.
I'll have to see what. I wonder why they really. I mean, I heard some there was an article saying why it was delayed. I'll have to look at that. I have no clue.
Well, what he said is that the reason why is they wanted, like, since this game's so big and vast and everything, they wanted to delay it for a few weeks to allow us to deliver something special. Those are his exact words.
Does that mean like fucking VR is gonna be like right there day one? Because I know a lot of people have demanding that.
Man, if that's what it is, that'll definitely be worth for the wait, I would think.
Something special. That's what it sounded like to me. Also, I was telling Karth, I think that E3 we're gonna get the official like set concrete date for Last Guardian. I think that's gonna be a summer game, and I was thinking that's why they possibly moved No Man's Sky later. And he was like, I don't think that'll be a summer game. I think that'll be a fall game. But I'm not
I think
sure.
it'll be a fall game.
I don't think that would be a
I
contender
still think it'll be a fall game.
against those big dogs. I know it's a big game, but
I think it'll be out in like it's September or October.
yeah. Interesting.
I mean, the more I think about it, like, maybe it's a good thing they're pushing it back, just so, like he says right here, like, quote, "We understand that this news is disappointing. Making this game is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. But we are so close now, and we're prepared to make the tough choices to get it right. The universe of No Man's Sky is incredibly vast, more than you can imagine. This is a type of game that hasn't been attempted before by a smaller team than anyone would expect, under an immense amount of expectation. So maybe whatever they are doing, it's definitely got to be for the better of the game, just for a better, smoother experience.
Right.
And I appreciate that with developers when they take time with games like that. Unlike how EA did with, like, Battlefront, for instance. They actually had a single-player campaign set up for it, but they cut it out just so it would make it out by release time.
Yep, right after the movie, too. Yeah, it's fucking, goddamn horseshit, man.
Yeah. So hopefully they do something great with this game, and then it just comes out smooth. I hope it really does.
Yeah, that's true. Like, delays don't bother me. I was just speculating. I wonder why, like, for sure. But my prediction was just The Last Guardian. But we'll have to wait and see. E3's getting closer.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll have to wait and see what happens.
A few weeks away, man.
But shit, I'm all out of topics. I don't know about you guys.
Fresh out.
You guys have anything else? Fresh out. Well, let's plug this episode. As usual, we always let you guys know where you can find us on social media. Our plastic game boxes of our choice. Dallas, where can we find you on social media and the plastic game boxes?
All right, social media, you can find me at YouTube, Twitch, Twitter at YokuHXC, and you can find me on the plastic game box of Xbox and PS4 at Yokozuna666 or on Steam at YokuHXC as well.
That's awesome. You guys sound so cool because you guys have like seamless names, and then I have like two different ones, so you can just say it together.
It's easier that way.
Yeah. All right, Garth. What about you, man? Let's plug that social media in your plastic game box.
SpongeBob for Instagram and Twitter and PSN.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And yeah, all that good stuff. All right, if you want to find me on Xbox Live, I am at Deadly Hellcast. That's Deadly HELGAST. And on Steam, it's the exact same thing. So if you want to go around me on there, sometimes I play, sometimes I don't. We also have a group on there. It's GamerCade Nation. If you'd like to go join that, you can search for the group and become a member. Same thing with Facebook. You guys can go over there and become a member as well. Because, the conversation does not have to end here. You can go over there, become a member as well. The conversation's always going on constantly, so that'd be great. You guys can check out all the updates, podcasts, and good stuff, news, all that good jazz. If you want to find me on PSN, is XKillX, Zone X. I've been on there lately playing Homefront. If you guys want to play some co-op or something like there, that'd be cool. If you hate the game, I understand. Makes total sense. I'm also on Doom. I haven't checked out the multiplayer yet. Been checking out the single player. But I'm totally down to play some multiplayer in that too, if you guys are totally down. If you guys want to check out our website, our podcasts are all on there. You can go and check out. Click on the podcast tab. That's at gamercade.squarespace.com. You can either slash see Gamercade podcast at the moment, and then gamercade.squarespace.com/PlayStation and Pizza. But if you just want to go and make it simple on yourself, even though the address is long, gamercade.squarespace.com. And you guys can find all of us there. All the Twitter, Instagram stuff, everything, podcasts, whatever. It's your one-stop shop for everything GamerCade. But this has been PlayStation. I almost said PlayStation Beats. Jesus fucking Christ. I've been uploading all those episodes all day, so Fuck
He's
me.
been thinking about that. He's like,
Yeah,
oh, that's so much.
I've been
He's
working
like,
on
oh,
it.
I
Yeah.
love that show so much. I gotta
No, it's
say
more like I've been working on that shit. Like, oh fuck, I'm behind. I can catch that shit. I've been doing that in descriptions and all that bullshit. So, but if this is GCN's GamesCast episode 44. Until next time, guys. Game on.